Belgium has officially decided to expand its fleet of F-35 fighter jets, confirming plans to purchase an additional 11 units on top of the 34 previously ordered under a 2018 contract. Prime Minister Bart de Wever and Defense Minister Francken made the announcement, highlighting a strengthened commitment to the US-led fifth-generation fighter initiative. According to RTL News, the new deal reflects Belgium's broader strategy to meet NATO's defense spending targets ahead of schedule. The federal government's recent Easter agreement included a €3.9 billion increase to the 2025 defense budget, setting Belgium on a path to achieve the 2% GDP spending goal by 2025 instead of 2029. Though specific budget allocations will only be disclosed in July, Francken noted that temporary funding sources like Belfius bank dividends and frozen Russian assets would help bridge immediate gaps. Still, the need for sustainable long-term financing remains a concern, especially with upcoming NATO discussions that could push member states to even higher defense spending levels. De Wever made it clear that the F-35 remains Belgium's only practical option, citing fleet consistency and urgent capability needs. Although Belgium is financially supporting the development of the future European SCAF fighter jet with a €60 million contribution, that program's timeline stretching beyond 2040 makes it irrelevant to current demands. Francken reinforced this stance, stressing the need to maintain operational readiness while remaining open to participating in next-generation European projects later on. An important strategic shift could also be in the works. Francken has formally requested that future Belgian F-35s be assembled in Italy rather than the US. Talks are underway with Italian Defense Minister Guido Crosetto about moving production to the Cameri final assembly and checkout facility. The aim is to support European industrial efforts and reduce overdependence on American supply chains. Whether such a move would satisfy EU standards for European-made defense assets remains an open question. Belgium's F-35 journey began in 2018 with an initial €3.6 billion contract for 34 F-35s, which has since risen to nearly €4 billion after factoring in infrastructure and training costs. The new jets will replace the country's aging fleet of F-16s, with about 30 F-16s expected to be transferred to Ukraine starting in 2026. As of early 2025, Belgium had taken delivery of 8 F-35s, currently stationed at Luke Air Force Base in Arizona for pilot and technician training, ahead of their relocation to Belgium later this year. Infrastructure upgrades worth €275 million are already underway at the Florennes and Klein-Brogel airbases to accommodate the new aircraft. Despite early promises of significant economic returns for Belgian industry, reality fell short. By 2022, only €700 million in contracts had materialized, far below expectations. A revised forecast projects €2.7 billion in returns over 40 years, still a fraction of the total €12.4 billion lifecycle cost for the F-35 fleet. Nonetheless, government and military officials argue that the program's current operational advantages, particularly within NATO missions, outweigh the financial disappointments. Belgium recently also invested $115 million in purchasing precision-guided bombs specifically for its F-35 fleet. Francken reaffirmed Belgium's unwavering commitment to the F-35 program despite past technical setbacks, including a temporary refusal of 2 aircraft in 2023 due to software glitches. He stressed that Belgium's Air Force is too small to support multiple fighter types, locking future procurement squarely into the F-35 system. Francken also highlighted the need for more favorable industrial offset agreements in future deals, admitting previous efforts had fallen short. Belgium's deepening ties to the F-35 program are also shaped by its critical role within NATO, hosting major institutions like SHAPE and NCIA. Although critics have raised concerns about U.S. control over F-35 software and the possibility of a kill switch, Francken dismissed these worries as myths, emphasizing the jet's built-in autonomy and the robustness of NATO's multinational support structures. In the wider European context, Belgium's move contrasts with countries like Portugal, which are still considering alternatives like the French Rafale or Swedish Gripen. De Wever framed Belgium's continued investment in the F-35 not as blind loyalty to Washington but as a commitment to a multinational, partially European supply chain, with around 30% of F-35 components sourced from European manufacturers. Beyond fighter jets, Belgium's defense modernization is just beginning. Plans are underway to acquire rocket artillery, new armored vehicles, and expand military infrastructure, with defense investments projected to surpass €20 billion over the next 5 years. Francken has signaled that these moves are part of a broader strategy to secure Belgium's military future amid shifting NATO expectations. As the alliance pushes for higher spending thresholds, Belgium is positioning itself to meet those demands head-on, with the F-35 program leading the charge.